Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I'm building a small Victorian vampire house that is also only built with a vampire pack, and you will see me struggle a lot right now with actually finding the right kind of form for the house. I didn't really know how to build it, and also me forgetting that I wanted to only use the vampire pack and nothing else because yeah, it's a build challenge for me, and it's for a vampire, so the vampire pack and the base game obviously are used on this pack or on this build, sorry. And that's it. Also, I struggled with the roofing this time around because of this bump out. I really didn't know what kind of roofing would fit on there, and I tried this one with the 8 things and then it didn't really work. So I made it down below, and then the roofs would look weird, and then when I did this, the walls would cut through, and I didn't really want that, so I had to make it bigger, but then it looked weird, and then I deleted it and I put in a 5 thing, like a 5 pointer, and it didn't really work either, and it was a struggle. It was an actual struggle. Look how weird it looks. And then I put the 8 pointer again, like the roof with the 8 points in, and it looks okay, but it's really way too big. And then I had to make the bump out bigger, and it is a whole thing that I struggled with, as you can tell. But I fixed it, don't worry about it. It's still not really, I don't know what it is with The Sims 4, and if you build on roofs instead of platforms, it's kind of like, why can I not delete the walls and use it as normal? The roofs are always cutting through, so I just kind of gave in. See, the dorm thing? Yeah, that's not for space game or vampires. And also the wallpaper is like, I don't know what it is, horse ranch or something like that. And so this is Book Nook. And so I had to change it again after I realized, oh, I only wanted to use vampires. What am I doing? So, yeah, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days, you know? Anyway, actually looks kind of cute that way, but yeah, in a second I'm going to have to change it all. I'm lucky that the stairs are actually base game, and these two didn't have to change that. But then, see, here I remembered. Oh yeah, vampire. Dang it. And I put in the brick swatch. And actually the brick swatch also looks very nice. Does it look Victorian? I'm not really sure, but it's just the style of house, I feel like. And also, I built it on a way too big of a lot, but there aren't really any smaller lots in the vampire world that I forgot the name of. And yeah, it actually looks okay. I feel like I should have used more spandrels and columns on the outside, but I didn't. I also struggled a lot with finding the right windows, as you can see. I wanted to use that one, but honestly I feel like they were way too overpowering, way too big, and they were base game. And I know that there were some in smaller right here that were in the vampire pack, and so I used that instead of the big ones, because the big ones are actually looking good. But yeah, I did use the big ones on the front of the house though, to make it look more fun. And yeah, but I love it the way that it turned out actually. And I deleted everything, and then I realized, dang it, that was actually base game. Doesn't really matter. So this right here is the starter home. Is it a starter home? I don't know how expensive it actually is, to be honest, but I put some plants here to make it look a little dead and a little overgrown, because vampires are not alive creatures, and so it's fine if it looks a little, not alive. And this Grim Reaper, I mean, I love it. It's the only thing that I would ever use as a gnome in my garden, because it just looks so funny and edgy and cool. And again, it's a Grim Reaper. Who doesn't like that? And then I put in this thing, this mat, in front of the front door, so you can actually just wipe your feet before you get in the house. Girls, do that please, and boys as well, And yeah, the paveway, I never use stones. I always use terrain paint, and I know why, because I don't know if I love the way that always looks, but it's just a small paint driveway. No, it's not a driveway. You know what I mean though. And now let's move on to the inside of the home. And I don't know why, but my game is glitching at the moment, because I couldn't place walls. You won't see that in the this video because I cut it out. But upstairs, I was trying to draw some walls in, and they would always disappear. Like, I don't know why, but they would be gone, and I was so confused. And then I reloaded the game, and then it did work at the end. I was like, what the heck? But the wall from the stairs was there again when I reloaded, and so many things were missing from the kitchen. I had to place them all back. It was weird. It was weird, but Sims 4 is notorious for glitching and bugging and stuff like that, so I wasn't even surprised. And yeah, did you see the black line from the window there and from the roof there? I cannot delete those walls. I don't know why. They are not deletable, so I just kept them there. And I put the second window there just to make it look like you can actually look outside, even though it's a double window. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. We'll have worse things. So I used the counters from vampire stuff, and I really, really, really like the wallpaper. It's just tons of little bats. I wish I had that wallpaper in real life because that is just adorable. And so, yeah, it has a bar so the vampire can mix, what is it called? Plasma Janes or something? Like their plasma drinks if they do need it, because maybe it's an Edward Cullen, or no, not an Edward Cullen, a Stefan Salvatore if you want to say that, and they only drink plasma from bags or drinks instead of from real humans. Who knows? Yeah, Stefan Salvatore is living here. A little ghost salt shaker. This is CC. This is the only CC item I put in here, I think. This is also the only the only things that I have in CC in built and buy is, I think, wallpaper. And I never used that though. And Halloween stuff that I never deleted, that I find in my inventory all the time. And I'm like, wow, I never deleted those. But it's fun because they are actually nice. And yeah. Okay, so I put in this couch because, I mean, the vampire doesn't really have a TV. I feel like it's from a different time. It doesn't need a TV. Does it have a computer though? Yes, which is weird. But anyway, it has books. The vampire, I'm saying it as if it's a thing. The vampire has books though. And I deleted this because this was just too much and too close to the front door. So I put in a little flower to make it look better and scooted it over everything. And also, like, I don't know if he needs a dining table or the vampire that lives here, because they don't really eat. I don't think so, but if they're having guests, they can sit here and talk. Maybe they get some human guests so they can sit and actually cook something. They also really don't need a kitchen though. But it would look incomplete and weird, especially if you have friends over who are actual humans and not vampires. To not have a kitchen, that would probably throw them off, especially if you don't tell them that you are a vampire. Looking at you, Edward Cullen. No, they know. Okay. Anyway, I have to watch Twilight again. I can feel it. I just have to watch it. But yeah, I haven't watched it this season yet. What the hell? Anyway, up here, I tried to put this bathroom right there, but then I was like, okay, that takes up too much room. What if I put it right here? Just in this corner. The bathroom is big enough. The door is nice, by the way. I love that door. And yeah, right here could just be the bedroom and maybe a study kind of like. And this will be the bathroom, which is big enough for one person for sure. It can fit a bathtub and a sink and a toilet, and that's all you really need, right? Thank you. Anyway, so this toilet is actually so cute. It's so old, but so cute. I would like to have that toilet in my home. It just looks amazing. Does it have a lid? It doesn't have a lid, does it? Well, then I don't want it. My toilet has to have a lid, because gross, Anyway, I wanted to put a bed here, but then I realized it's going to be a vampire, and vampires don't sleep in beds. So I put a coffin in. and that one looks actually cool, especially with the gold details in the wallpaper. And I also have gold details in the dresser, so this pack actually has a lot of gold details, which I love because I love gold. And so I debated on putting in an actual couch or a desk with a, you know, what is it called, a PC. I wanted to put in a, my gosh, I can't talk, the other one, not the PC, the other one. Ah, dang it. But I didn't. Anyway, more flowers, more pictures, more anything. I don't know. I feel like they always have gallery walls in movies of vampires because they're so old. And so they need something to look at. Previous owners of this, and obviously a picture of this beautiful woman. I don't know who she is. Maybe an ex. Maybe she's the actual owner of this house. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Goodbye.